Hello everybody, I'm Shorty SX and I'm bringing you a nuke without killstreaks on the map Strike. Now as you can see, this is a free-for-all and I will be using a silenced tar as my primary weapon. Wait, did I just say that? Everybody who knows me right now is going, huh? Wait, Shorty only uses the tar when he's really pissed off, huh? Well, don't worry, there's a perfectly rational explanation why I'm actually starting a game with the tar. Well, you see, a couple of days ago, my friends and I had this party, and, well, long story short, I drank a little too much. You know, I had lots of fun. Maybe a little too much fun. But anyway, apart from a massive hangover, when I got up on the next day, I had this incredibly large scar, or scratch. It was, okay, it was a scratch. It was a huge scratch on my back, right? And both my shoulders hurt. And to this day, I actually can't figure out what happened because, well, I guess everybody was so out of it that no one can actually piece the night together. But anyway, so what ended up happening is because of my shoulders hurting or whatever, I had this weird glitchy feeling in my left hand. And I found out that I couldn't really snipe all that well. And I figured, you know what, might as well just take out the tar and do something fun like a nuke without kill streaks. Why not? Okay, well that's half the reason. You know, the other half the reason is a lot of people sometimes wonder, like, wait, can Shorty actually use anything besides the Barrett? And well, yeah, you know, I can use pretty much every gun, but I guess this is my way of showing it. Anyway, so let's talk about the game. But before that, you may be going, what's that random music in the background? Am I going crazy? Well, don't worry, you're not going crazy. This is just a little funky blues track I thought I'd add to this commentary to make it more relaxing, you know? I mean, just listen to that awesome melody. It's really chill. Trippy, maybe. But anyway. So this actually brings me to my first point. Relaxing, or, you know, being calm and being in control. I would say that's probably the most important thing I've learned for getting nukes, you know, because when I first started off, I wasn't really calm because, you know, it was something new to me and I'd never got nukes before, and each one of them was, you know, really special. And I remember I was like, you know, all really in a hurry and, oh, look, there's a guy, oh my god, I have to kill him, Urgh! But, you know, I learned to take it easy and chill and think through every situation and make sure I don't, you know, rush anything, because that's really important in a game like this. You gotta play your best, you know, you gotta play smart, because you're getting 25 kills without that dying at least, you know. If you're going for the full thing, it's 29 kills. It can be tough, you know, you gotta play real smart. That's the first part. Now the second part that always seems to help me a lot in this particular quest is picking a nice spot. Now, you're not going to pick a spot to camp because, you know, camping is not a very long-term solution. And you really want to pick a larger area where you can kind of patrol, like what I'm doing here. You know, just move between rooms and areas and go outside the house and pick off the spawns. That's really important. Now, on a big map like Strike, it's really spacious, you know. You're not all clustered in. The spawns aren't clustered in. You're less likely to have someone spawn right behind you and shoot you. So it's a little easier. There's also more space, and what happens is that the action will center in a particular area. This is true for pretty much all large maps. And for example, in this particular game right now, everyone decided to come run to this house right here in the little court area where I just shot the guy. And you can kind of see that this is like the action central of this map, or this game to be more specific. And you have two choices. You can either kind of post yourself on the outskirts of this action spot and pick off anyone rushing to it with the hopes of getting kills, or you can do what I'm doing and kind of position yourself right in the middle of the whole thing and get lots of kills. Yeah, no, I mean, it works pretty well for me in this game, and I managed to control it pretty well. So yeah, so that's pretty important, you know, picking a nice spot. And depending on the map, you're either going to have lots of options or very few, but there's always going to be at least one decent spot where you can, you know, kind of patrol it. The next thing that's kind of important are claymores, but hold on for just a sec, because you're going to see something funny now. one of my enemies is going to think, oh, you know what's a great idea? All these people are rushing to the action spot, and I've decided to call a care package right in the middle of it. And you know, I'm thinking that's great because he's probably hoping to either get something really nice out of it or use it as bait. But now that I've accidentally killed him, I decided to use it as bait myself. And, well, you can guess how this one ends. But I'd like to talk about the spot where I am right now on strike. You know, this is one of the spawns on free-for-all, and it's a really well-guarded spot. And a lot of people might say, oh, no, this is a great spot for camping, patrolling, because it only has one entrance and you can just kind of sit there on the floor. And yeah, well, okay, it's a great spot for camping, I give it that. But it's not a great spot for a task like this, you know, when you have to go 25 or 29 kills without dying. Because a spot like that, you know, you can sit there and get a couple of kills, but unless you're playing against total cows or whatever, people are going to warm up to that, and eventually someone's going to come over and toss in a Semtex or a nice little nuke tube who's going to fly over your head and kill you and screw up your whole game. So yeah, actually I'd advise you to stay away from spots like that. Pretty much any spot you can get out of easily, because that's going to be a big mistake. Right, well, okay, the next important thing, claymores. You can see I'm using Scavenger Pro, which for this game I figure works a lot better than One Man Army. That's a nice perk anyway, but yeah. Claymores are an excellent way to kind of cover your back, and if not just actually get the kills, to kind of alarm you, like a sound alarm, like intruder. No, I'm goofing off again, but yeah, they're great for letting you know when someone passes by. And what you may notice is that I'm kind of placing all my claymores in the exact same spots over and over and over again. And this is usually not the best idea, as you want to spread them around and make people guess and, oh, wait for it, wait, oh, okay, I got the nuke. But yeah, you wanna spread them around and make sure that if a person dies from a claymore and comes back, that, you know, that claymore's not still sitting in the same spot, but it's in a new spot, and it surprises him, and you go, gotcha, dumbass. But yeah. See, in this case, I really couldn't care less, because I kind of kept placing them in spots where my enemies couldn't get past them easily. And yeah, that way I just turn around, realize there's someone there, and go kill them with the tar. But anyway, as this commentary is coming to an end, a sad end, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this gameplay overall, or if you find this kind of stuff useful, and if you'd like to see more of it, because I'm definitely not opposed to making this like a series, and, you know, getting more of this type of footage and sharing some more of my experience. But yeah, no, let me know what you guys think, and as always, happy gaming. Hope you guys get lots of nukes, and peace to y'all.